Self-discipline is not just a trait. It's a quiet force that shapes destinies, molds character, and carves out the path to greatness. It's the difference between dreams that gather dust and those that take flight. To truly grasp the power of self-discipline, let us embark on a journey. A journey through the life of a young woman named Maya, whose story will inspire and illuminate the incredible possibilities that await when we choose the harder path for the sake of something greater. Maya grew up in a bustling city, surrounded by the constant hum of opportunity and distraction. From the time she was a child, she was filled with curiosity. She loved stories and spent hours reading under the covers by flashlight after her parents had tucked her in. But as she grew older, life became more complicated. School assignments, extracurricular activities, and the pressure to fit in tugged at her attention, sometimes pulling her away from her dreams. Like so many others, Maya found herself battling the urge to procrastinate, to take the easy way out, to settle for good enough rather than striving for her best. It was during her sophomore year of high school that Maya discovered her passion for science. The world of molecules and experiments captivated her, and she dreamed of becoming a medical researcher. But the path was daunting. Her grades in math and chemistry were average at best, and the thought of competing with top students overwhelmed her. Yet, in the quiet moments of reflection, Maya realized that the secret ingredient she was missing was not talent or intelligence, but self-discipline. One evening, after receiving a disappointing grade on a chemistry exam, Maya sat quietly at her desk, staring at the paper covered in red ink. She felt defeated. But instead of pushing the exam aside and distracting herself with television or social media, she made a decision. She would change, not overnight, but through small, consistent steps. She grabbed a notebook and wrote down her goal. Become a top student in science. Work hard every day no matter what. From that moment, Maya committed herself to a new way of living. She created a study schedule, breaking down her subjects into manageable chunks. Each day, she set aside time for focused study, free from distractions. She resisted the urge to check her phone or chat with friends during her study sessions. The initial weeks were tough. There were nights when she wanted to give up, when the allure of relaxation tempted her to skip her routine. But Maya remembered her goal and pressed on, reminding herself that self-discipline was about doing what needed to be done, even when she didn't feel like it. Gradually, Maya began to notice changes. Her grades improved, and her confidence soared. She started to enjoy the process of learning, finding joy not just in the results, but in the discipline itself. Her teachers noticed her dedication, and classmates sought her help with difficult concepts. Maya realized that self-discipline was contagious. Her commitment inspired others to take their studies more seriously. But the true test of Maya's self-discipline came during her senior year, when she entered a national science competition. The project required months of rigorous research, countless hours in the lab, and meticulous documentation. There were setbacks, experiments that failed, data that didn't make sense, and moments of self-doubt. Many of her peers dropped out, unable to keep up with the demands. Maya, however, persisted. She woke up early each day, reviewing her notes and planning her experiments. She sacrificed weekends and social outings, choosing her long-term goal over instant gratification. It wasn't easy. There were times when Maya felt isolated, watching her friends enjoy parties and leisure while she toiled away. But she understood that self-discipline is often lonely. It asks us to make choices that others won't, for rewards that others may never see. She kept her vision clear. focusing on the future she wanted to build. When the day of the competition arrived, Maya stood before the judges, presenting her findings with clarity and passion. She spoke not just of scientific principles, but of the perseverance that had brought her there. The judges were impressed, not only by the quality of her research, but by the maturity and discipline that shone through her words. Maya won first place, earning a scholarship to a prestigious university. But the true victory was not the trophy or the scholarship. It was the transformation Maya had undergone. Through self-discipline, she had unlocked her potential, reshaped her habits, and discovered a reservoir of strength she never knew she had. Her story became a beacon for others, proof that greatness is not a matter of luck or circumstance, but of daily choices and steadfast resolve. Self-discipline is often misunderstood. People think it means denying yourself pleasure, living a life of constant restriction. But Maya's journey reveals a deeper truth. Self-discipline is not about deprivation. It's about liberation. It frees you from the tyranny of impulses and distractions, allowing you to pursue what truly matters. It's the bridge between your intentions and your actions, between who you are and who you wish to become. Consider the everyday moments when self-discipline shapes our lives. The student who wakes up early to review notes before an exam. The athlete who trains in the rain, pushing through fatigue for the sake of improvement. The artist who sketches for hours, refining technique even when inspiration falters. These are acts of quiet heroism, the kind that rarely make headlines, but that build character and forge excellence. Self-discipline is not innate, it's cultivated. It's the result of intentional practice, of setting clear goals and holding yourself accountable. It grows stronger each time you choose effort over ease, growth over comfort. Maya's story reminds us that anyone can develop self-discipline, regardless of background or natural ability. It begins with a decision, a commitment to act in alignment with your values and aspirations. There will always be obstacles. Temptations will arise and setbacks will test your resolve. But self-discipline is resilient. It thrives in adversity. Maya faced failures, doubts, and loneliness, yet she persevered. She understood that setbacks are not the end. They are lessons, opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Each time you overcome a challenge, your self-discipline grows, preparing you for even greater achievements. As Maya entered university, she encountered new challenges, difficult courses, demanding professors, and the pressure to excel. The stakes were higher, and the distractions more plentiful. But Maya's foundation of self-discipline served her well. She balanced academics with research, maintained healthy habits, and made time for reflection. She continued to set goals, break them into actionable steps, and follow through with consistency. Her journey inspired those around her. She mentored younger students, sharing her strategies for time management and focus. She led study groups, fostering a culture of discipline and mutual support. Maya discovered that self-discipline is not just personal, it's communal. When you commit to excellence, you elevate those around you, creating an environment where growth and achievement flourish. Years later, Maya became a respected medical researcher, contributing to breakthroughs in her field. She looked back on her journey with gratitude, understanding that every moment of self-discipline had shaped her destiny. Her story became a testament to the power of perseverance, a reminder that greatness is forged not in moments of convenience, but in the crucible of challenge. What lessons can we draw from Maya's inspiring story? First, that self-discipline is the foundation of all achievement. Talent may open doors, but discipline keeps you moving forward when excitement wanes and obstacles arise. Second, that self-discipline is a daily practice, a series of small choices that compound over time. Each time you resist distraction, prioritize your goals, and follow through on your commitments, you strengthen your ability to persevere. Third, that self-discipline is not just about achieving external success. It's about cultivating internal strength, resilience, focus, and integrity. It's about becoming the kind of person who honors their word, who pursues excellence, who rises above the whims of circumstance. Maya's transformation was not just academic, it was personal. She became confident, self-assured, and capable of facing life's challenges with grace. Finally, Maya's story teaches us that self-discipline is available to everyone. You don't need perfect circumstances or innate talent. You need a clear vision, a commitment to your goals, and the willingness to persist through difficulty. Self-discipline is the great equalizer. It allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary things. If you find yourself struggling to follow through on your goals, take heart. Every journey begins with a single step. Start small. Set a simple objective and commit to it each day. Celebrate your progress and forgive yourself when you stumble. Remember that self-discipline is a muscle. It grows stronger with use. As you cultivate self-discipline, notice the changes in your life. Tasks that once seemed daunting become manageable. Challenges become opportunities for growth. You begin to trust yourself, to know that you can rely on your own efforts, regardless of circumstance. You become the architect of your destiny, shaping your future with intention and resolve. Self-discipline also brings freedom. The freedom to pursue your passions, to create, to achieve. It liberates you from the pull of distractions and the weight of regret. It gives you the power to choose your path, to invest in what matters most. Like Maya, you discover that self-discipline is not a burden, but a gift, a source of strength and possibility. Let Maya's story inspire you to take action. Reflect on your own goals and dreams. What do you want to achieve? What habits will help you get there? What distractions must you overcome? Write down your vision. Break it into actionable steps and commit to consistent effort. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and seek inspiration from those who have walked the path before you. When you face setbacks, and you will, remember Maya's perseverance. Every failure is a lesson. Every challenge an opportunity to grow. Self-discipline is not about perfection, but about progress. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you move closer to your dreams. As you journey forward, remember that self-discipline is a lifelong companion. It will serve you in every area of life, in relationships, work, health, and personal growth. It will help you overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and build a life of meaning and fulfillment. So let the power of self-discipline guide you. Embrace the challenges, persist through setbacks, and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Like Maya, you have within you the strength to achieve greatness. The path may be difficult, but the rewards are profound. With self-discipline as your guide, you can transform your dreams into reality and your potential into achievement. As you move forward, remember this truth. Self-discipline is the key that unlocks the door to your best self. Choose it each day and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never imagined possible. The story of Maya is not just hers, it can be yours. The power of self-discipline is within your reach. Seize it and let it shape your destiny.